Right, it's Sam Wakwaba, live on Adom TV. Sports Arena is the name of the show. Midi, Kejuana Kasa Erika Sidubwedi, and set the ball rolling na Kweni, Mustafa Jedin, Vipa, Kwakwasara. Vipa, good morning, Memo Wakwaba.
Eriku, can you treat me? Good morning.
Memo Wachi.
Yeah, me cabro for.
Yeah. Oh, say I Odiana Ewa. Me also make kind of word the pet. And I 2 words.
And the good morning, the treat me a day.
Memo Wachi Wakwaba.
Major also. Senior man.
Bibia Kwe.
Nyamia do bibia fine.
Get the radiation said.
Bronya doom from a big bronya names sana.
Say bronya from an issue that more. It was an amale cabe who say, I say, Pebby per se, sister.
Baby, I may want a dear. Who will wage aside of honor?
I'm the one in Canada.
Oh, that's not. And Jacania. But yet, the Yamiasi. Yeah. There be a mechanic, your team come dear. I think said the best gift and Yamade Maya and they say, ye won kwa ye sorry to me call eba and me Gideon say once out to me cobandi e befa tie da nyame ase
wow and of course you best set the ball rolling and it's draw na ba to Ghana you a group you be time I lay special emphasis on the Ghana group. I'm perceived far from group A. BBC, no Ghana question. So now they can't call A, B, a Spain group O, A, B, no. Now, director, group by group. Group A, now you share group A. One more group A, Munafi, Yanko, Nemo, which say a very, very interesting draw. Very, very, very interesting draw. This is it. And all the 3 host nations are now Mexico, South Africa, Korea Republic, then playoff one about account Czech Republic, Denmark, Ireland, and of course now I heard one bit to account na yako yenimo. People are saying because group B no, you share group A no.
Interesting group.
Yes.
I think Mexico, South Africa reminds me of 2010. Sifiwe Shabalala. And I think now Ngofo be pay attention to Peter Drury. But 2010, that particular voice was Peter Drury. As you see, everybody knows him as a household name. And they make a tournament on board 1-1 or and Korea Republic almost one decent. I think the last World Cup, boy, it's almost 3-2. Recently, almost sharing a friendly game. So it looks a decent group, but may share between Czech and Northern Ireland. Yes, I think Northern Ireland in the last 2 games on board they just ended a international window break. They turned their script around. And one former Tottenham Hotspur striker, Troy Parrott, literally was 5 goals, almost Portugal. And I think in the other game, was it Hungary? Almost leaving late to win 3-2. And it was Troy Parrott that scored a hat-trick in that game also. So, yeah, sure, but Group A looks decent.
Who am I making from this group?
I don't think South Africa will make it. But you see...
Oh, really?
I'm not being pessimistic. South Africa, being a historian, but at the World Cup, they've not pulled their weight. But Osha Group now, there's something about host nations and their importance to tournaments.
Okay.
And even for the organizers of the competition, in this particular group, if not for anything, Mexico will advance. And if you look at it on paper, though Mexico in recent times, your own struggles near there, but they are still a formidable side. South Korea is also decent. And
unfortunately, South Africa first game against the host nation, Mexico. Yes, on the 11th of June.
And this tournament are a bit more advantageous. And they say 3rd place teams beat me qualify.
And South Africa beat me for
South Africa beat me qualify as well. But they have a good team. Hugo Bruce. They have been decent from the AFCON. And conform the brain pay attention.
To 2 away Mexico, South Korea.
Mexico, South Korea. Top 2. Mexico, South Korea.
Well, you call Group B. Now on our screens is here Group B, and this is it. Canada, Qatar, Switzerland, and a UEFA Path A. That's also we know Ebeba Naya Hesani and so ABC Ako, and you actually Hesani ABC Ako. That particular group was Zonia Bad, but Me Brenette to Switzerland.
Oh, they should top the group.
Wow. Then, Group B. Bacho, and found my
Oh, rubbish, they are make kind and I say, and South Africa, make me
It was a big for
the UEFA Part A, well, Italy, Northern Ireland, Wales, and Bosnia. And I'm a particular path. And then in Group B, it is Canada, Qatar, Switzerland. It's a recent year, most of part in the BC, Aqua, and anymore that particular group or more partners so
there's a possibility to say Italy beating me about group way Gattuso will brew.
Who qualifies from Group B?
Group B, Switzerland, or better upper group, and on Canada basically true as host nation.
Even if Italy come into this group, Wales beat my bass that group way more. The French say Canada.
No, Wales and remember then
Italy.
Italy will come only by name, not by form.
They are not there.
And they don't have that coach who will be lead you. It's an inexperienced and below average coach.
I agree with Dean.
So it doesn't matter. Yes, Italy went to the 2010 World Cup and they exited in the group stage.
And in the first
when
place,
they were defending champions.
They shouldn't be in the playoffs for some time now. In the previous two, Italy are missing out on the World Cup.
Yeah.
And this time, I think the Gattuso even said, someone qualified this or per time off a baby. Because the sort of critique never.
Yeah.
No, aside that, we had the biggest opportunity on the man.
Of course.
For failure or Milan. And unyasa opportunity we man.
I don't like it when you call it failure. Mempe soccer failure too. Too demeaning.
Into one home then.
Underwhelming. I'm foul.
No, that's all I'm fine.
I'm fine. Just means failure.
Now this is Group C. Group C, a honor, ye war Africa, ye repa, ye jini deeper. Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, Scotland. And the first game in that group are Brazil and Morocco.
Ancelotti's biggest dilemma will be the Moroccan team. Of all the teams in our group, Oka pedigree, Brazil tops it. But Mamimboro Dean West, recent form. Brazil struggled in the qualifiers until Ancelotti came and he steadied the ship. And now, I think after the draw, the conversation has been, will Neymar go to the World Cup? Or say from now to June, if Neymar is fit to play on the Neymar ball. The Brazil team is promising. On any Mundial, at the Mundial stage, you don't mean right to Brazil.
Yeah.
But realistically, the team to beat in this group is Morocco.
The team to beat
is Morocco. Haiti, I think after 1974, almost issues of their own. I don't know if it will spare them to certain heights. But realistically, Morocco, Brazil look like the two favorites. But Scotland in this group will be the dark horse. Masha Scotland in qualifiers, though almost lose certain games, but sometimes they come clutch. And so, Serie A Player of the Year, or player Ballon d'Or rankings, a bit boosted, and they have a decent side. But I think the team to beat in this group is Morocco.
And Morocco should be able to get over this.
Morocco,
qualify
top two, Morocco should be there.
Wow.
Brazil, Morocco, top two.
Right, you call Group D on our screen to CI Group D. USA, Paraguay, Australia, then Turkey. If Turkey is to make it here, Turkey is also a very decent team. Then Group D.
Group D, US as host nation on the top group now.
Because of a host nation.
Yeah, because of a host nation.
Pochettino did.
Yeah, Pochettino will do well. I'm tipping them for the round of 16.
Okay.
Round of 32, Colombia qualify for round of 16. The last one, then
Slovakia, Kosovo, Turkey, Romania.
Okay. I'm on more playoff before no. They will go first two no that top one never call.
You don't trust. No, when Turkey fetch the Oba, Romania fetch the Oba, you think?
When in bank, I'm qualify.
No, that's it. No, but no. Who's a boss? So the Encanesa. We make back of playoff far better. In the Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain will find a buy.
But so Turkish team, no, and the that squad, what is exceptional about them?
I think the last time Turkey went that far was, is it 2002?
Yeah, Omo ball. Hakan Sukani, Hakan Sas, most team now.
2002.
We are just mentioning Adegula because he plays for Real Madrid.
You don't think he's good?
Player. Oh, Menkaso.
The
hype. What you then? Then Brana Wabo Ben Obom. Adegula. I'm being realistic.
Onimbo.
Only
I just say my hype.
There be hype in the Dawson.
Hey!
I know Madrid no born or bought Tottenham or Spank on Monday.
And he fan cancer.
Yeah, the Casem.
Say, but unfortunately, Oba Madrid.
Playoff,
but
Obi no Obo Brava. Paraguay and US. US as host nation, they will do well. And more opportunity for the second time because Okshesa CONCACAF region where Omuni Mexico won a new opportunity. It was two tournament, twice. Yeah. And Omuni Mexico, now with the Canada, Abeka, Omwana ye Amamaya. I'm choosing my words carefully. I am my papa when it comes to football. Mama saying kids and one, just say, that teams now, Sabi, more fashion, money, tourism, no more. Team Papa be anywhere into a more and so more disappointed the regional. Or money country, I made people say, Ombetuma, I carry the flag.
Wow. Right. Vipa Group E. This is Group E. Now, Germany, Curaçao, Cote d'Ivoire, Ecuador. Can Cote d'Ivoire do something here? Looking at this group.
Germany, Ecuador qualify outright. Curaçao, I don't think they will make the third place.
Cote d'Ivoire to me MV group.
Cote d'Ivoire will be in the third place. But you see, a pedigree. They've won the AFCON. MRC5 has been good throughout qualifiers. I think it was
unbeaten, 100%.
100%. But you see, at the world stage, they've not shown up. 2006, when I remember, they didn't show up. The other World Cups they've been to.
Even when we feel now golden generation,
they've not showed up. And Germany have problems of their own.
They're still rebuilding.
Yes, but in a tournament, they know how to play. So Ecuador bear the toughest opposition in this group. Why am I saying it? They are very physical side.
Especially from the region they are coming from.
Enna Valencia. This boy, is he from there? They have some. Where is Caicedo from? Is it Colombia?
Yeah.
Colombia and Ecuador?
Colombia.
Okay. But their side are in tournaments, you don't think they can make that impact. But they have what it takes to go all the way. Very robust side. And so, Metepi Germany. Ecuador, Germany to qualify outright. Then Cote d'Ivoire to fight for a third.
Caicedo, Ecuador.
Ecuador, yeah, it's Ecuadorian. Thank you. And look at the profile of players. And often, these are the two I remember. But they have a great squad. Hincapié should be from that side as well. Eriko, a decent side. They will qualify together with Germany.
Well, in Group F, there is an African interest here. Tunisia, or Netherlands, Japan, a group more. Then that path, will be to qualify at the Abanono, likes of Albania, Poland, Ukraine, Sweden. Though Ukraine, Bebo, Sweden, Poland, Bebo, Albania. Now I heard you'll qualify at the Abanono, this particular group on the movie. Then, group in this is Group F.
Yeah, Netherlands, led by one of their greatest players. Ronald Koeman. Ronald Koeman, one of the few coaches who are underrating the power, but he's not been that bad with the national team. Almost the one top group, there's no doubt. Japan, Samurai Blue, will finish second. For Tunisia, as usual, they'll be 2-point donors. They've always been point donors when they go to
they've always been point donors.
It doesn't matter. Brazil team now munye team papa, and Brazil will not even make it to the semi-final.
The pronouncement
all things being equal, from this time to that time, there are a lot of factors might change. But then that's something you can.
Well,
so Brazil will not make it to the semi-final.
Right, that's fine.
I don't know.
Group G, there's an African interest here too. And in Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. Power. That's a tricky group, right?
Egypt should be able to get it done. But Iran be hard. I think Egypt should qualify. They don't do well at the World Cup. But group way dear.
And your leading maxman so the Mountain Bono Salano
group way dear.
Iran and Belgium never qualify.
I don't say like me today I say people have not looked, but Iran in the last World Cup. And Menka the last time they didn't make an appearance. Yeah, Mediterranean no money. They're a good side. But political tension will play a role in the way Iran function in this World Cup.
Okay.
To the extent that even normal court draw, no, contingent, no, you deny it. And that is why I'm saying that this Trump strict immigration rules, no, it denies the beauty of the World Cup.
Yeah.
But then perform pay attention.
Belgium first game. Egypt first game will be against Belgium. So Belgium Egypt first game. June 15, that's how much members.
Egypt should be able. It's a group where Egypt for and qualified, then I don't know why they are the World Cup.
Group H. This is Group H. Now, over Group H now Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay.
Wow.
Then Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay.
Straight for Spain and Uruguay. Uruguay, a blend of young and experienced players.
Not Uruguay for the they are having their own struggles.
I know, but there's no team a bit
better than.
It's just Saudi Arabia. They will just win like Cabo Verde.
African brothers, and
they'll be the dark horses in this group. The
best I will give them is the third place. Yeah. Finish. So one problem with the African contingent in Umpo, Akrama. Mention the favorite, which at the right time we will come there and say, we are not consistent. So, yes, we will fancy Morocco, but they might disappoint you. That is how Africa yet here or walk out. The subsequent one, we might either not qualify at all for the Mundial, and I Kokrana a Yamono.
No, but Ghana in 2006, we bettered our performance in 2010.
2014
years. I say we will come there and
well,
I think Moroccan team now can. You see, there has been progress with the Moroccan team. Under 17, recently the under 20 world champions. They are building some sort of legacy. I think they picked something from Ghana. That 2010 team now, Erico Boy.
2009 for them.
2009 U20 team. A huge number of them, and he had augmented a somewhat senior squad and they depleted. And we saw the telepath.
Brilliant performance.
The tennis.
The first game is Spain and Cape Verde in that group. Wow.
Cape Verde should go, but Spain may
win. One interesting thing about their whole country. Okay, Ghana, dear, no, which year?
This is Group I. Group I on our screen are France, Senegal, Norway. The first game, France, Senegal. This is what 2002. Yeah, 2002. Fisher repeats in Asan Abbas. That year, no, dear, what you say? Senegal likes of Diouf Mukwajiomdi. Now Bolivia and Suriname before. Oh, I'm gonna share Shahono. I'm betting my father.
Bolivia for no, I'm a bobra. So I'm about. You see, and I've said it.
Oh, you know, share Iraq.
Yeah, Iraq.
Until move back what France for you. As a France, I know wolf group.
France, Omoko World Cup will be a hardly so many top group. I check on my last best 6 World Cup.
And it's because of the way you see a ranking.
Ranking is so wow.
Into autocast ranking in statistics.
No.
France, no, one of my favorites. My top 3 so made to me win World Cup. And in the last 2 World Cup, and so finalist, defending champion.
Yeah.
Until they will
come as a strong force.
I am a man for Senegal and African country. Many domes so power World Cup.
Really?
Yes, many domes, so even ahead of Morocco.
With Papiti, how they've been solid.
I will look at Norway. Solof, Money, Haaland, Mo. Yes,
I would tip France and Norway to qualify from this group.
I think 3 countries will qualify from this group.
Wow.
France, Norway, and
Senegal.
They will qualify from this group.
Well, Group J. Argentina, Algeria, Austria,
Point donors.
Jordan. Algeria so hina ma be
Point donors. Group we came up for.
Austria, their current coach is Ralf Rangnick, right?
Yeah. Game president.
Game president coach.
Yeah.
What do we call?
Argentina, Austria advance.
Oh, you Algeria film. Algeria, Jordan. Next Austria. They 6 points.
Okay, so they might qualify as one of the third best places.
We not draw Austria, but Jordan, Argentina.
The Austria game is not easy.
I'm saying easy, but draw.
Me the anti-Africa cry could do the biggest stage. Now you fumble, especially the North Africans.
So you
see,
and
Africa, I want Jim Bosobari.
And you should dark arts money Samuel match show be could do one way boy Algeria and Jordan crano. You know, religious wise, political boy we bit my pie draw cry. I just got the 1 point in the group.
Algeria Jordan.
It will shock you.
Well, in Group K, Portugal, Uzbekistan, Colombia. Now, the other path, New Caledonia, Jamaica. Wow, bet me abono, DR Congo trail. Who are be winning, DR Congo trail. So DR Congo might come through this particular.
DR Congo will be in this group.
Then Africa, the 10 reps there.
Partner, they should be. They are already in the final, right?
Yeah.
And you know.
I can't one game.
Yeah, whoever comes.
Between New Caledonia and Jamaica. So
Jamaica mentioned New Caledonia.
No, I be shared here.
Jamaica, I think in the last game of qualifiers, only one of the teams scored ball draw.
11 points in
qualifiers. Was it against Kesau?
I think coach is on
that group way there. It's straight for Portugal. Then I'll add Colombia to that group.
So Portugal, Colombia advance.
Yeah. Portugal one of the favorites, top 5 for this World Cup.
So possibly Portugal first game on the DR Congo. It's fast.
DR Congo should be there.
On be on 3 cry.
When DR Congo be Portugal.
Portugal be on 3.
I just said no any simple.
Let's be realistic.
Portugal they are one of the favorites for this World Cup.
If you look at this,
take the Ronaldo factor in change. Look at Portugal for goalkeeping. Look at their defense.
But it doesn't always work that way. The over and over again.
The last World Cup, they lost to a technically better Moroccan team. Right? Morocco had beaten Spain. And then they beat Portugal. So their DNA can be perfect. You cannot take favorites. That was tournament to be Portugal.
Okay.
They have a solid squad. They use with quality. There are some Portuguese players they don't make this national team.
And almost year more lineup. Just about 2 players per and I hate it 29.
I tell you.
It's a young squad.
I tell
now,
you.
Now we know I'm hoping me fancy omo budget because of coach now only do
and the Ronaldo factor.
Yes. But I know say Omeko into the
that's fine.
Well, one year, Omoba is almost a coach.
We never say lay special emphasis on the Group L. Now, my mount said the big boys, no, Sunday I draw the big boys. No, we share no have a be. I say be a semi-final, or even final. So England, Spain, Argentina. You know, I draw this time, Yama.
You move now.
Yeah, but you share no how much semi.
So ranking, of course.
Well, that's fun. Now to our group. There isn't Ghana and then England, Croatia, Panama, Almighty Ghana. Your group in the Dean, where as I say from.
Group ready and yet Quintin, sir. But I think we will finish third our group with him, and Yebenya 4 points will group with him. We will beat Panama. Near Yebenya 1 point.
I'm 400 Panama power. And if FIFA ranking play role behind this.
FIFA ranking, no, check no more.
You see when Central America na Panama fee no teams papa be any ho. teams papa bia
as a way when I'm going say is a failure obaga say that go for that one day what the team papa bia no I know they are not yet
Omufino team and Panama is still yet to win a game at the World Cup. Wow. This is only their second appearance.
Well, you bet to us Hanum, but producer director say Thomas Tuchel are ready. Yentie Tuchel, the English manager, the Three Lions manager, they all can about draw by Ghana, Panama, Croatia. Tuchel in 7. Yes. You had Tuchel, right?
It was an option, but now I have to look at the possibilities and the venues from tomorrow. I think we will try to make decisions in the next weeks.
What's the priority in that regard?
The priority could be like having a small hotel just for us to privatize, having good training facility, don't need to travel and play in 24 degrees. So it was just not happening. We will find I'm convinced that we will find a good solution that ticks a lot of boxes. Like I just said, I think the distances between the venues and the possibilities that can occur during a tournament against whom you play and where you play, they're just too big to have the feeling, okay, we covered all options. We will just need to be flexible in our mindset and control what we can control. As we were in the Club World Cup, it was good to actually experience it. It doesn't make it any easier when it comes again to play in the heat and fight against the humidity and altitude and different time zones, but that's just what it is. We have to find a way to dig in, we have to find a way to accept it and build a high tolerance to all these obstacles that will come, because they will come. You cannot just
all right, fantastic. Thomas Tuchel and some of the two know, and so and one some I don't know. And the other coaches are also talking, and Okopimo the coach of Croatia, yes, and also Ekasa. I don't know. Say that Tuchel Ekasa and Kasa Tintin no as a group you pay. We feel it. No, you go tell it, but you won't tell it for any. Let's say yes. Zlatko Dalic and so your coach Edema Croatia. Dalic also Ekasa after the draw when you Ghana, Panama, and England. Dalic in
I know my friend Asamoah Gyan. He played with me when I was in LA. I know that will be very tough game. Special Ghana team is very strong, very fast. It cannot be easy for us. We must do everything checking this team. I know your ambition also pass group stage is our goal, our target, and then go step by step. Not be easy. Maybe will be a little bit easy. Will be tough game in the group stage. We'll know too much things about the next step. But full respect for Ghana team.
Right. Dalic sounds like as a Bugana pa mentioning John and kindness on and all that, and it will be a very good game. So I don't want to. Christensen, yes, Thomas Christensen, the Panama coach. Christensen also kasa far draw after sell draw Ghana, England, Croatia. That is the man, baby Jetta Samuel Jan. Akomko. Guys, before I'm yenti utuado critically. I'm for say utu ya draw no to esote no say ready ma draw me ni utuado ni. Right, Coach Otoado there after the draw. Now, Ghana first game against Panama on the 17th of June. Ghana, you're busy in USA and Canada. Yes, your matches in Hawaii and Mexico. Away we yesterday. A good point here in Bible. Mexico and Canada, USA. Here we come. Yes, guys. It's coaches of the 3 teams and more player group ni former captain of the Black Stars Samoa Jan and all that. Group Ebefa.
Oh, Ebefa. Makase group ni yentumi top group ni yentumi finish second. But I'm very confident the third best place teams number select 8 Ghana will definitely be one of them. Panama will be the whipping boys group in them. All due respect to them, but in terms of quality, exposure, Bibiano, you will be the champion. For Croatia, because of Baby Omufi Omoba, it's one of the few countries that people underrate Omo. In fact, we have a group now, they are the best side. In the last 3 editions, last 4 tournaments, I have Omo and they are the best side Omo, your team. That they are the team to beat. but they also have their loopholes and some more flaws as well. It's sometimes you just look at it and you have football dynamic and it's very interesting. Croatia population a little over 3.8 million. Into we northern region, now we are west region. Or more population, what might say Croatia.
Panama around 4 million or something.
Panama is around 4.8 million as at 2025. Croatia is 3.8. Into Croatia, northern region, around 2.4 million. Now share a upper west around 1.4 1.5 million now. Okaboma omuchen Croatia population. Panama Greater Accra around 5 to 6 million. Ashanti region. No, so in terms of population Obeka say but quality now war pitch and so no. And they said the American that trajectory has been there. The next tournament you see some progress. In the last 4 World Cups now, 2014 in Kwano Mukugo Mwenimase. 2018 they were losing finalists, 2022 they were bronze medalists. Morocco for Morocco for the form from in the 3rd place. No more the J is our bronze medal in the Kofi. And they have a passionate team, passionate fans. The president Obano, remember when the semi-final Baba Stadium won the game Saturday VIP. So they are very, very passionate. And Omoni Tima, Mejidi said, Bev, so difficult to beat our group. For England, father and son. Sa winning in ano. Omu coach no. Ena ewo the best CV. Make us one the best coach. Because it depends baby how FIBA. Zlatko Dalic no, o de no kwa World Cup ono so ewo the clouds on its own. And a cloud football no so no to kill no ewo ho. Coincidentally no yen nyina so yewo ade a ye ninim ye ho kakra ewo group no and ma group no ye dicey. Say Dalic ono no so onim Ghana.
So onim Ghana.
Yes, ono and onim Ghana so hwe obi te say Thomason. Thomas Christensen ono no so enim Ghana. Christensen any also onim Asamoah.
Also onim Otoado.
Yes, he played with Otoado in the Bundesliga. And Dalic time Asamoah final season while end. Who's Asamoah joined in 2012.
Okay, I'll say.
And of 2015. 2014 no more appointing while end. Into ono the dia Asamoah born the final season. Inti sa we no den ewo ho and even Thomason no Christensen no 2010 World Cup no na ye assistant US national team coach.
Okay.
Yeah, new US board 2010 World Cup
experience no. So in the group Otoso on your own experience.
Otoso Asia no mabo and only way Asia on Christensen akwa World Cup bi as a player so wabo
all the coaches no. Oyi Zlatko Dalic. Otto has World Cup experience.
Yes, on the way exposure I was the biggest stage. Yeah.
Okay.
Intino one said Dean Mintrano.
Ocha koso.
Say Otto has to make a name for himself at this World Cup.
Well,
because Wafaniema Bebre from failing to qualify to the AFCON, which would have been a bigger platform for us to test our players, to getting it right with the World Cup qualifiers, or that experience, or the Eco Qatar, though he didn't do the work alone.
Okay.
In terms of experience at the World Cup, he has better experience than Tuchel.
Yeah, at the World Cup.
Like you said, Tuchel has a great CV. But in terms of managing a national team, at the World Cup,
Otto is ahead.
Otto is ahead. So these experiences should count. So what your coaches need now? Team are very well prepared for Ghana. The English coach spoke about Ghana. They almost need your pedigree at the World Cup.
Yeah. I mean,
Dalic spoke about Ghanaian interest in Asamoah. And of course, if you look at your history at the World Cup, in terms of goals, even on the African continent, Jan leads that pack. So, Yabobra ama a pedigree.
But group we should be worried. Should we be worried?
We should be Panama. We shouldn't write Panama off. Our last World Cup 2018, Belgium share no, England share no, Tunisia board.
We in a group of death now. Yeah, no.
Relatively, no. I think they're a tough group. And many didn't hear again with Croatia. though relatively almost aging squad, Perisic, they would want to rely on Modric, but they have some decent young Josko Dio and other players. So the Croatia game will be very tough. I think it will be our toughest game. England, they are yet to beat us. In the last
time was 1-1.
1-1. And it was a Jan show. And the squad that England won in Ghana now, there isn't a lot of disparity.
Really?
Yes. Most of these English players, they are homegrown players in their league. With the exception of Kane, almost 10-2 we have the advantage of tapping into their system because our players, be so after English terrain or they are still playing in England.
Okay.
It will go down to Tuchel Kabibi said they will control what they can control.
Yeah.
What can we control and how are we going to control it? It begins from now.
Yeah.
Because opposition in terms of technological advancement, we cannot say a lot about Panama. But the English and the Croatians
are
nodding. They will employ whatever technology, whatever tactic, whatever system. And I think one coach can say they will do proper scouting on the Ghanaian team. And you know what works for us, we should identify it now.
Just you hear top scouts. Otto also needs help, right? Yeah. Beefy up the backroom star.
May say Otto. And prove this tournament, he has no
business
with the Black Stars.
Yeah, say big beef you have technical team, they are important.
Well.
The countries now are more performing. Let me take a typical country like Germany. Germany, the tournament, or with not less than 30 technical team
members.
Yeah. Now Germany, when they won the 2014 World Cup, they had about 42 technical teams.
They imported
supporters in United.
Said friends Kempo and New Jersey.
We cannot afford
Kempo ato bicycle maneba. Come as
afford it.
Someone no make you buy
a bike. Now you compare you can didn't
budget. Yes.
And make Kabium say the man in the dugout.
Okay.
Nipana Olidiano, he will be under the most pressure.
But we also have to identify our strength.
Yeah, come on, you strength. Yeah, come on, strength. And Sunday, moving on to boardroom. For boardroom and some more hopper. But straight to boardroom now. How Ghana can qualify from this particular group with the numbers, the quality, the technical. I don't know about it. Sports Arena and Jumadi 18. Now, across Europe, games they cost. But then already by fair banning idiot, I think you pay special attention to the World Cup draw because there's of special interest. Pa and Yasam Ketuakra. As for the games of Barcelona, you remember how games in BCA corner fee, ya rest in a boardroom no so AC at 10 years. Squad ya Osha baby I draw yen goalkeeper, yen defense, yen midfield, yen strikers are who player for player bit my match pa.
From a senior journalist. I got pissed.
You got pissed?
Yes. Say Benjamin Asare will be coming up against the Hurricanes and now me person me reshare post and say the other players would they be up against
robots,
inferior players?
You don't do that.
And a senior journalist.
Why will you single out one player?
Good. That narrative it still irks me. Me person of course, it is the World Cup. There are players who were not so decent that have played at the World Cup. And you know, certain players, let's give them respite.
As a confusion, and you deal with a goalkeeper anymore. He keeps coming now. Sorry.
Do we have better goalkeepers? Of the current train,
Chairman Ziggy,
Ziggy, Annan. Asare is the best. Man and rest it. Let's give him rest
and not give him unnecessary pressure.
Yeah, we're a decent squad. Makasa, this Ghana team oozes quality, but it goes down to how the team is coached. And me a technical person, but coaching a BBA.
Okay.
Antonio Conte. I insisted so per Romelu Lukaku. When Lukaku was almost a laughing stock at United. Offer Lukaku no. I'm not say. I don't need nutritionist be a boy Lukaku nkomo. And over who say nienti Lukaku e bloating ye or digestive problem. Nti aduane bi wo ho di amboa no. You see the level of management.
That they went that far.
Yes. Nti say the best out of our players sir. We need to go that far. Coach Vincent Abiu, they be say the players that play on local football. They have a problem with the level of oxygen or friend oxygen debt. Meaning say players need bodu baby they get tired. So they are not able to go the entire these things we need to like Dean said, we need to identify what works for us.
Yeah, they know how
It's equality no but there's a player in our Black Stars or temperamental. Like who play all the good football. And these things will come to play.
Okay, that's fine.
Say who Balotelli you nim send you betting team no money red card. So you work on all and Jericho quality is there. But from now to the World Cup, I say a very strategic. Now you prepare for every game. Because me did it say so what team could wom semenyo wom o pate o salisu o
no but when they come do we see them
coaching? It's coaching. It goes down to the technical team.
Because the Kasene here can Obana Nyaki Nikobano
Niya say our coach will go and chicken out and go and play defensively. What the Samuel be?
So players on which my body.
You have expressive players. And you see their face listening. Everybody, if we don't get the best out of these players, we pin it on the coach. And he would have no excuse. This group is a manageable group.
Okay.
England, you bet me no more. Yes.
I'm not forced through. I don't game back one forced through.
Of course.
For Foden.
Of course.
I'm gonna say I versus Salidi Seidu.
In the last in our last tournament, but Portugal, they struggled to beat us. Everybody who watched that game would see said clearly the Portuguese bench, the technical team, they were having problems.
Last minute Bobby Pa.
So when we say a show up, we have the quality.
We should.
Until young team in mediocre football, opposition too much respect. Say yes, Adriana. Dean spoke about the confidence of African teams.
Wow.
Say yes, Adriana. Be affected.
Sure.
And it starts now.
Well, Yanko Boardroom, Mustafa Jidina Sorry and I saw. Dean, take over.